I can't even believe I'm saying this, but stop throwing toys onto WNBA courts, right? Specifically adult toys on WNBA courts. We have seen in these last several games, we've seen a whole bunch of things thrown on the court, neon green things thrown on the court. And I gotta say, guys, it's landing near players. One actually hit a player, and it's not funny. It's not edgy. It's very immature. It's very dangerous, and it's flat out disrespectful to the game of women's basketball. And if we keep giving these people the reactions that they want, they're going to keep doing it. So I am going to talk about this once, and I'm not going to talk about it again because I'm of the philosophy that if you keep talking about something, people want attention, and they will keep doing what they are doing so that they can get more attention, okay? So this is the one and only time that I will be talking about this on this show, and that's going to be it, okay? Okay. Yeah, quick answer to someone who said, have we talked about the title yet? No, I'm about to. That's the next topic right after this. That's the next topic right after this, okay? So we got, after this segment, we got one more segment, and then that's it for the show. Okay. Anyway, so here's what's going on, guys. For those who are confused as to what in the world is happening, there is a self-proclaimed crypto enthusiast and group that has admitted that they are behind a string of incidents at WNBA games over the past couple of weeks. There's been, I believe at this point, 8 known cases in about a week and a half. It happened in Atlanta, LA, New York, Phoenix, Chicago. Happened 2 times yesterday in Chicago. It seems like no arena really has been safe. Their excuse is they're saying they're trying to promote a meme coin that they recently launched. And that it's not about women's sports. It's not about the league. It's just about stirring up controversy around the WNBA to promote the meme coin. And they're like, hey, let's hijack the attention that the WNBA is getting to promote our thing. So in other words, it's a marketing stunt, right? Throw something outrageous, get the cameras to show it, get the clips to go viral, people search it online, and boom, your coin's value skyrockets. And guess what? That's exactly what's happened, right? Searches for green dildo has exploded over 3,000% since this whole thing has started. Wild. But here's the issue, guys. This is not just a fun and stupid thing, which is not, it doesn't seem fun to me, and it's very, very stupid. The real issue is that these things don't just land on the court. Players have almost been hit. Fans have been hit. And these are not just harmless little objects. They're heavy enough to injure someone if thrown hard. Right? Sophie Cunningham said it best. She said, hey, stop throwing these things on the court. You're going to hurt one of us. Right? And Cheryl Reeve talked about it as well. She's like, hey, this is the latest version of a long history of sexualizing women athletes. It's not clever. It's not original. It's the same tired disrespect repackaged in a crypto logo slapped with a crypto logo slapped on it, right? It's wild. So, also doing this stuff, it encourages copycats. So people see that and they're like, oh, that's hilarious. So yesterday, the thing that was thrown on the court, that actually made it on the court for the Sky game, was actually like it was pink. It didn't even look like it was green. So like now, supposedly, there must be copycats doing stuff. And then there was one thrown, there was another one thrown for the Chicago Sky game, but it didn't make it on the court. I believe it went behind the bench for the Atlanta Dream. And so it seems like copycats are already starting up. So what can we do as fans? What can we do? Well, we can actually do quite a bit. The solution is what we can do. We as fans can say, you know what? This group is feeding off attention. They want media coverage. They want viral tweets. They want outrage posts, right? It's literally their business plan to promote this meme coin, to get people talking about it, right? So the best thing we can do, you all remember a while ago, when streakers and just people running on the field was a thing in football? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when people would jump down onto the field and run across the field and get chased by security, and it was a whole thing. And like when it first started happening, you saw the camera would be following these people, and it was fun stuff. It was fun to watch. Not really, it wasn't actually fun, but like it was entertaining to watch the people run around the court, or run around the field. Specifically, these were at football games. Like that was a thing. You saw that happen quite a bit. And then what was the decision that networks and leagues made? They made the decision that when that stuff happens again, we're going to ignore it. Right? If someone starts to run on the field, camera pan the other way. Pan the other way. Everybody ignore it. No one, even the announcers don't really talk about it anymore. They're like, oh, interruption on the field. And then they go to something else. They start talking about something else. They fully ignore it. And it's gotten to the point where, like, you don't see that happen very often at this point, because the people who were doing that stuff, they want attention. And if you stop giving them the attention, they're going to go away. So the best thing that we can do is to treat these toys like they are streakers at football games, right? Networks learned it a long time ago. Don't show them. Don't give them the spotlight. And when that happens, the stunts lose their value. And we can do the same, right? The announcers are doing a pretty good job at ignoring that stuff. And I would say us as fans, myself included, don't post the clips. Don't tag them. Don't give their coin or their usernames oxygen. Let arena security handle it. Eject them, ban them, arrest them, whatever they're going to do. The league already has a ban on one person who is charged with throwing it at one game, right? If we make this thing boring, it dies, all right? These people thrive on spectacle. They thrive on attention. And if we take that spectacle away, they've got nothing. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on this whole thing. Because it's important for us to make sure that the game is being protected, right? The WNBA is about giving, is where elite athletes give everything they have on the court, right? The WNBA is not supposed to be a prop in someone's crypto ad campaign, right? That's not what it's supposed to be. So yeah, if you're a fan, let's keep the focus on the players and keep the focus on the game. And if you see someone about to pull a stunt, report it to security ASAP. And if another one of those clips pops up online, scroll past it like it doesn't even exist. Here's the thing. We can't control who's desperate for attention, but we can control whether or not they get that attention from us. So that is the one and only time I am talking about this thing. I no longer, because I came to this like, I want to say epiphany, but like I thought about it earlier before I started the stream, because I was going to talk about this subject, but at the same time, I didn't want to give them attention, and I was like, you know what? Let's make this the one and only time you talk about this. Let's talk about who they are, what they're trying to do. I'm not telling you the name of this group because again, I don't want to give them more attention than they should be getting. I think they've gotten way too much attention already, and I don't want to go into their marketing plan in terms of how they're going about promoting their thing. So one and last time we're talking about it. I am no longer going to be tweeting if I see that stuff happen again. It is what it is. Let's move on and let's starve them of attention so that they stop, because they will stop if you give them no attention. Okay, and the copycats will stop too, because I believe yesterday was a copycat. I don't because it was a different color. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Let's move on.